We take a hose, shove it up our ass, and then on each other. You didn't do that?
No.
See, I grew up in Florida. Things were a little different where I grew up.
That does sound Florida-ish.
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
This is a Halloween episode. I think a true haunted house would be as a man having to come back as your mom and then witness you when you first discover masturbation and just have to be a woman cleaning jizz off of everything.
Everything.
And that's my Twilight Zone fear.
Horrible haunted house.
Because then I look back and I'm like,
real.
there's no way they'll know. And I was like, I was hanging car posters in my room with that shit.
Yeah.
Like it was like Ferrari's staying up for another 6 months.
T-shirts standing up by themselves.
Dude,
A life of their
you
own.
thought you were
walking
so
around.
smooth about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were like I feel like
Like the
that's
appreciation
and
of my
also-
mom for how she didn't just be like, stop doing this to your penis
Yeah.
all the time.
Stop.
It's natural some of the time, but this is all the time. We're late for everything all the time.
We're out of all detergents. Yeah, and also that would make a terrible haunted house because haunted houses are like 50% blacklight.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, that
Hold
part
on.
too.
We are definitely talking about spook houses. Spook houses are one of my favorite things in the world. I want to introduce my guests. Kyle Kinane, Matt Braunger, both out of the Chicago scene, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the Chicago scene. What people don't understand is there's New York and LA, but there are literally just a handful of scenes that popped up outside of those places that would show up to LA or New York and then blossom. Florida had a little bit of a scene in Miami. Joey Diaz came out of there.
Bay Area.
The Bay Area is like the Patton, Blaine Kirkpatrick, like all those guys. But Chicago was like, when I came out here, I was already working, and you guys just showed up, and then all of a sudden, you guys were the comedy scene. It literally was. It was you guys, Kumail, TJ, Pete.
Yep.
It was like just an awesome, and a group of comics that all had a sensibility that were. You guys weren't open micers. You guys were legit comics walking into the LA scene.
Also, you move out from Chicago to a city where bars close at 2 instead of 4, and you get so much more done.
Yeah.
That might be it. I can see how that would do it.
Getting up at 8 o'clock, I'm keeping my
You
job.
guys were all hard partiers too. I remember Segura being like, "You don't want to party with any of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They'll drink you under a table." And I was like, "I don't know about that."
You'd
and
be all right, but yeah,
I might be.
That was a big part of it.
I'm making us a bourbon maple cider cocktail for a spooky treat.
That was a perfect Martha Stewart turn.
Yeah.
So enough about jizz swapping.
Yeah.
Everyone, today we'll have a cocktail made of bourbon.
Adriana Chechik is her name. Adriana Chechik, that's the porn star.
Oh, God.
She's pretty fucking hot.
Okay, and great,
pretty
and
hot.
great teeth.
And great teeth.
Kept the real name.
Dude, yeah, she did keep the real name. Wow, that is interesting.
You keep that name if you do porn.
How hot is a porn star if you were just like Leanne Kreischer? And people were like, wow, she didn't jazz it up at all, huh?
No.
She just fucks.
Here to do the job.
Yep.
Just sleeves rolled up, getting in there.
Jonah Hill's last name is like Fiedelman or something?
Well, we can see why he's Jonah Hill.
He changed it.
Hill is his middle name.
Yeah, and because his sister's a phenomenal actress.
she's amazing.
And she kept all the original material, like her name's Beanie Felderman or something?
Yeah.
If your first name's Beanie, you can get away with a last name.
That's a great name.
It's a good name, Beanie.
I love it.
But yeah, did you ever think about changing? Kyle Kinane's a great one. Matt Braunger, I can see.
My name sucks. Like, Bronger's fine, but it doesn't even really exist in Germany, and everyone wants to say Brogner. For some reason, it does something to the human brain.
My mom still can't say it. My mom's knowing you
No
for
one can. Fucking, like, Jen
16
Kirkman said it
years.
wrong for like 15 years. She's like, it's Bronner, right? I'm like, it's never been Bronner.
She was,
it's not.
she was sticking it to the man by doing that.
Jen Kirkman is one of my favorite people to follow on Instagram.
Lashing out at my patriarchy.
I've gotten in so much trouble by listening to the Jen Kirkman's advice for men. Don't ever ask me to put my bag up there. I'm a woman, I can do it. So many times I've just been watching a woman and struggle with her bag. I'm like, you do it, bitch. You're a woman. Jen Kirkman said you can fucking do it.
Yeah.
And you're like, and then the woman's like, is anybody gonna help me? And I was like, I'm sorry, I thought I was being the patriarchy.
I love Jen.
I love Jen. Jen and I started with legit beef when I first met her.
Really?
Oh. This was like the.
Wait, why am I surprised? Of course, she loves beef.
I went on Jason Nash's podcast, and it was a long story, but the very short of it is I went on Jason Nash's podcast and kind of trashed her a little bit. Like just, I wasn't being kind, and I don't remember exactly what I said, but what I said. So then, but I liked her. You know, obviously she's beautiful, she's funny. It's like I liked her, and I liked her act a lot. But I just, whatever I said was shitty. So then I'm getting on a flight from South Africa to LA, right? 33 hours. I'm gonna be on a plane 33 hours.
Country drop all the time.
Oh, you know, it's a spooky treat. So I was about to take off, and I see, Jen Kirkman's on Jason Nash's podcast. Oh, this should be a good listen. So I started listening, and the first words are, "Who the fuck is Bert Kreischer?"
Amazing.
And she lights me up. Just fuck this guy. He doesn't know shit about comedy. He's a fucking hack. Like, just lights me up. So I write like a fucking slam you email right on the plane. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking tear her apart. And then I stop and I go, hold on, I'm really angry right now. What do I really want to say? I was like, I really want to say I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'm sorry. And I was wrong to say that stuff. That's what I want to say. And I was like, all right, how about this? As a writing experiment, write the email that you think you'd never send that one, but that's how you feel. So I wrote it, and then I read it, and I sent it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I sent it. And I didn't hear anything back for like 6 months. And then 6 months later, I get an email from Jen. She goes, okay, I read your email 6 months ago, and I've been waiting to send this email. I forgot to send it, but I'm sorry also. And it was like the perfect, like the most grown-up way to handle anything. And I was like, immediately she said that, I was like, I fucking love her. And then I waited 6 months to send my reply. But she's fucking great. I love Jen. I hope it didn't come out negative. I hope I didn't just get Me Too'd.
No, but all, like podcasts and everything, like you get caught up, like, we're just hanging out. We can talk a little shit about whoever we want.
Jesus.
And then it goes out to X amount of people, and you're like, oh yeah, that wasn't just a conversation with my friends.
Someone will
That's why there's
snitch tag you
microphones.
on Twitter and go like, hey man, you saw this, or you're
Dude, I fucking hate
and you're
snitch
like,
tags.
Come on,
Twitters
man.
are full with cowards.
Like they're gonna hear, they're gonna find out.
And especially if they, like I did it once to Jeff Ross. I said something about Jeff Ross, but it wasn't bad. It was like, it was a joke. Like, how come I never get invited to his parties? Like, I want to go to his parties. They look cool as shit. I was like, I guess no one wants to invite a dad with 2 kids to a cool party where everyone's fucking young and half naked. And someone's like, and someone just wrote, Jeff, Bert's talking shit about you. And then Jeff's like, Bert, what the fuck? And I know Jeff's not gonna go find the podcast. And I'm like, I wasn't, but it's like the first person who shoots first on Twitter wins. So if you just go, fuck that guy, then I don't know how to make it.
It's just like how people think they own you. I'm sure there are people who think they own you that are just like, oh no, man, I'm different, dude. Like, we're like the same, dude. And this guy, of course, is probably like thrice divorced and like has just, gets boozing
That is
all
my
the
favorite
time.
Thrice album is Divorced.
Yeah,
Thrice divorced. Thrice divorced. That could be a fucking song.
It's a band called Thrice, and I just
What would be? Let's workshop.
Oh,
Thrice
my niche
divorced
humor
as a
isn't
song.
for everyone.
Thrice divorced. Third apartment. Like, what would the line? What would be the lyrics in Thrice Divorced?
I think you'd want to like start happy. Like, I did it again. I did it again. Convinced myself.
Dropped my bronze medal.
We could. No, he gained it this time. So it's a third divorce.
Oh, okay.
Or would be the bronze medal for.
Yeah.
Well, I think Thrice Divorced (parentheses bronze medal). I think is the title of the song, right?
I am eyeballing the fuck out of this.
You can just give me that.
Jeez. Much like they did the Constitution. Get it? Try to be smart comic.
Do you know what? I always think it would be a rad idea. Did you ever used to bartend?
No.
I mean, obviously no. That's like a was that a 5-second pour?
Yeah.
That's illegal in a
no one
couple
was gonna
states.
put me behind the bar.
I think it'd be great.
A doctor with a guy with the opioid problem. Do you want to write prescriptions? Okay.
Sure.
It's the only Buffalo Wild Wings operating at a loss in the country.
I think they should have like the 3 of us do like a charity bartending event at a bar where we don't get tips. All the people can tip, but it goes to like whatever charity.
It's not a bad idea.
Why can't we just be at the
mountain
bar then?
bikers.
Can we do comic relief? I want to start
missing
comic
dads,
relief back
whatever
up.
it is.
Homeless problem in our city is so astounding.
Oh yeah.
And for some reason, I'm a super cynical person, and I always shit on everything. But I have this weird, hardcore soft spot for homeless people. Like, I don't get upset. I'm very empathetic for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just have mixed emotions when I see him partying. Did you just put 2 different kinds of whiskey in there?
Yeah. And I'm about to put maple
Do you
syrup
have to
in
tell
here.
anybody what you're doing? Isn't this like sort of a
No.
Yes, I do.
You have to
Good call.
Martha Stewart.
This is the bourbon maple cider cocktail. Can you just put eyes on here so it looks like I'm talking to you? I've seen those fake deep fakes. Have you seen the deep fake of Bill Hader and Tom
It's all
Cruise?
over. The world's over.
The world's over.
Yeah, man. We're
Anyway,
done.
that's your spooky part.
4 ounces bourbon,
We're
4
doomed.
ounces Applejack, 2 ounces maple syrup, 1 dash of bitters, strain into a cocktail glass, or poured over ice.
I love over ice.
Maple syrup,
Really?
the most expensive fluid in the world. Way more
Really?
expensive than gasoline.
I don't want to have to go back to.
How much do you think this
I don't
costs?
want to have to go
Hold
back to
on.
the jizz conversation.
Exactly. How much is Royal Cum?
Ooh, that's a
That's
good
the
question.
second song off of Thrice's album.
That's it.
Royal cum.
That's the single that didn't do as well.
Maple syrup is like $22 for like something like this is like $18.
Yeah.
And versus gasoline,
I remember when I lived alone, I had a bottle of maple syrup, and I was like, I want something sweet. And I just drank the inch that was left.
Yeah.
I was like, it would be less sad if I was drinking out of a little pint of whiskey.
oh,
Like, this is so pathetic, just drinking maple syrup.
My recent effort into that, and none of us are hard times right now.
No?
on hard times or hard time drinkers?
Not on hard times.
Okay, thank God.
But like the bottom of the chip bag where they're all little bits, and I'm like, I'll just make like some sort of Mexican cereal with this, and poured the chips into what was left of the salsa.
You,
and
made
made
it,
it
you
with a
didn't put
spoon.
milk on it.
No, I used the salsa as the liquid, and then the chip. So I'm like, I'll reverse instead of dipping the chip in the salsa. I'll eat the last of the chips out. It was real gross.
Poorest I've ever been.
Yeah, it wasn't poor. It was like 2 months ago.
Garlic and peanut butter, and I was like, this will
Wait,
taste some.
Jesus
This will
God.
give me a Thai flavor.
Wait, just a clove?
I had a whole thing of garlic, and I just.
You mean a bulb of garlic?
A bulb
Not,
of
Not
garlic.
only
Yeah.
makes the shit burn your mouth, but it sticks it all to your
Oh,
mouth
oh.
so the burn doesn't leak. You put napalm in your mouth.
I
you
can eat
dip-
garlic.
Did
I
you
c-
dip the bulb into the
Nope. I
peanut
had
butter?
an empty thing of peanut butter, and so what I did is I took the garlic, I put a little olive oil in the garlic, shook it up in the peanut butter like this, like crazy, and then I just let it cook in a pan, thinking it would give it a Thai flavor. It didn't. Dude, I eat garlic aggressively. Like I eat.
I bet, dude, you probably never get sick, huh?
Can you get sick? I think I have gotten sick. I just
No,
don't.
no,
notice it.
I'm not being facetious. Like, that is like, Bobby Lee
I-
said that. He eats whole garlic, and I can too, but it's like,
You
I don't
are
do that often.
sick, but you don't
But
get sick.
I don't-
it keeps your immune system pretty strong.
I'm like that. I do that with onions. I eat them like a Dust Bowl orphan. I love them.
Oh, by the way, I only wore this hat for you to hear your jokes about me in this hat, because we did a tour. It was 4 of us, and I had this hat on, and every fucking time I showed up at the airport with this hat, Kyle just lit me up.
Yeah.
But this is a new hat, and
Let me
I thought
guess.
really.
Let me. Can I do
I mean, it's-
can I do an impression of Kyle seeing your hat for the first time?
Yeah.
Sure.
You look like Smokey the Gay Bear. There we go.
Well, I was gonna go with something. It's see the thought before it gets. I'm not quick.
So you
It was
gotta
just
ruminate
something
on
about
it?
like you're Indiana Jones, but you're just trying to excavate a higher IQ. It's
Hey, nice,
but
I like
didn't-
it, I like
didn't- You get. That's why I sit in the back for a while, and then after a few drinks, I jump in with a bunch of burns because I've been
Yeah.
insulting everybody in my head for 2 hours
You
beforehand.
look like Indiana Jones and that ball that was chasing him and had a kid. I fucked it up. Let's take it again.
Take it from the top. Take it from the top. No, you know what? We won't use that one.
Don't do it.
I love. There's nothing worse than when you have the sentence in your head and you go to say it, and
I
just.
ran that joke over with my own ball in my head. Just trampled it as I said it.
And then it's crazy in stand-up, you'll get your cadence down on the way something says. I used to slip up on this thing. That's like but oh fuck, no, I can't even do it.
Used to slip up.
Oh fuck, I can't even remember what it was. Here, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Let's try this drink.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this, you're probably saying, "Hang on, Bert, it's Sober October. What are you doing drinking?" We actually shot this in September.
Bad.
So.
That's syrup.
That's some,
Ooh, that is
some cold,
aggressively
boozy syrup.
sweet.
I might not drink the whole thing.
I might not
Or
either.
any more of it.
You want to try one of these ciders?
Yeah, maybe
You
we'll
ever had a
get.
cider?
Yeah, let's just.
Why don't you put this in a goblet and I'll open that and put that upside down like a weird Halloween
This
margarita.
should come.
Who
Yeah, this
fucking-
should come with pancakes for dipping.
You put cider in it? Oh, we're supposed to put cider in it.
More sweet
okay.
stuff. We're supposed to put more sweet.
More sweet
in?
stuff, yeah.
Let's melt down some candy corn and complete the whole thing.
Like
My daughter got candy
nobody has
corn
a key.
at the grocery store the other day. Like, just got it. And I go, it's not Halloween. She goes, oh, I like candy corn. I was like, no, you don't.
Also,
I
that's
like how your
not-
daughter knows a guy.
Also,
Like, you
that's
can't
not
even get it
fresh
yet.
candy corn. Not that there's such a thing, but that's even older candy corn than candy corn.
Yeah, I used to work on a candy corn farm, and that's the best stuff.
Really?
That's where that hat's from.
Is it a candy
Works
corn
on a
farm?
candy corn
All
farm.
right, boys. The
I don't know how you did that. There's just too much weight on
Use your
this
boot.
side.
We're in a whole kitchen. You don't have a bottle opener?
doubt it. What's that?
He did
there
it.
one in
No,
the
I
drawer?
want to do it.
Yeah.
Spook houses. Have you ever
I bet
been?
you can do it. You'll both out-manly me.
Spook houses. Have you ever been?
Oh, yeah.
They're
no, this is all
fucking
curved.
amazing. Like, I don't think they get enough respect because people are like, I'm not going to do it. But then when you go to one that's done well,
So we're not calling them haunted houses anymore?
think
We're
they're
going
called-
with the more risque option?
I think spook houses is what they call them in the Midwest, and that's where I've only gone to them in Ohio, oddly enough.
Those were different houses.
Those are really.
They existed year-round, and it's why white people moved away.
I don't think he's being racist like you're being racist.
I thought you were going to say, and that's why Trump got elected.
A big hang.
No, that's no. Spook houses is for Travel Channel. We had to go every year. We had to go to a spook house, and man, I'm telling you, I've never. They take them so seriously in Ohio.
Yeah.
There are straight up places where it's like 5 different houses on one location, and they've just set it up so that you get the living shit scared out of you. We'll try this like this, see if that helps that at all.
Well, like a corn maze that's full is the most fucked up thing. Because it's just, you're not only lost, you're also, it's primal.
Dude,
it's horrifying.
do you know they do that at like Six Flags? They go they do House of Horrors, like where it is the funniest things I've ever seen. Is they have like kids that work there dress in masks and outfits and hide and scare other kids. And man, some kids beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
I've seen so many, like, come on, man, let me go, man. I work here. And the guy's like, no, you scared me.
Yeah.
They're just beating the shit out of each other. I laughed so hard. We used to,
There's like some haunted house in Pennsylvania always does like freeze frame photos, and it's like one of these psycho ones where like you got to sign, like there's something you have to sign a waiver, and the waivers are like, we're gonna do anything we want to you. Literally anything we want.
Yes,
we're
dude.
We're gonna put dog shit in your mouth, and then we're gonna tape it shut, and we're gonna waterboard you. And people are like, I love being scared. Like that's past that. That's not.
They've got
that's
ones like that. That's not even
"Ooh,
jokes.
got me."
They've got ones that where you do sign a waiver and it's almost like an escape room, and they bring you in and they're like, we've got your friends in the other room. We killed them, and they're like, no.
My sister signs up for the kidnapping ones.
That's
We're like
insane.
just meet on this park bench, and some guy in a van comes and snatches her up. But when the Cubs were like winning the World Series, it wasn't the last game, but it was one of the games in the World Series. We're like, holy shit!
took her
they're
in the middle of the
there.
game?
And I'm like, what, were you watching the games? She lives in Chicago. Like, where were you? She's like, they dropped me off in a body bag, like Damon and North after my day. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, we had normal childhoods.
Yeah, that is
What happened to you?
insane.
I'm
Damon
a
and
comedian.
North. That's West. That's nowhere near Wrigley Field.
I know they didn't. They weren't concerned for her seeing the game. They weren't. That was the real horror of it.
That's amazing.
Not sports fans.
Do you guys like scary movies?
Yes,
love
I like
them.
all scary
I do
stuff,
not like scary
but I like
movies.
don't.
I love 'em.
I like scary. Don't touch my body. How is that egg cracking right now?
Yeah.
No, are these? Do it in water?
I think that's half real, half Cadbury egg.
Oh, those are hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, these are
Crossbreed
hard-boiled.
them now.
And they're
That's
not.
You're not.
Who did these?
Yeah,
That's
someone
not
didn't
at
salt
all.
the water.
This is like
that what it is?
reverse. This is like reverse ASMR right now. Is whatever you're doing to that egg.
Yeah, you're stripping
Is
the white
angering.
off the
It's
yolk.
angering someone.
Okay, so we got a little extra yolk for these deep-fried deviled eggs. This one's not working right.
So that's,
Am I doing this?
that's just the devil.
Y'all
This is just the devil.
y'all just want yolk balls? Y'all want deep fried yolks?
Deep fried yolks. Y'all making deep
I'll
fried
stop
yolks?
your heart right now.
Are you guys good at peeling eggs?
I'm not bad.
I'm not great.
No shit.
I think of one of Kyle's jokes every day when I brush my teeth.
Oh boy, I don't know.
What's the one about, you aren't that bad, are you?
No, this one's coming off okay.
Will you do this?
Find a bubble. There's a little bubble in there.
Yep.
You should be.
You roll it around a little bit.
Roll it around, find a bubble.
Yeah.
And then you get going. Are we gonna use this cutting board for something else?
Nope.
All right.
I'm already fucking this up.
Go on about the joke that you like of mine.
What's the joke you have where you go, the other day I was brushing my teeth and I threw up,
Oh yeah.
and then I thought, does that count? for brushing my teeth? Was that the joke? I think of that every time I brush my teeth and I go to brush my tongue and I gag and I go.
I did it again the other week.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And the thing I said before that happened to my girlfriend was regarding something else, but my last sentence before barfing was, I'll try my best.
I'll try my best.
And then I barfed up a bunch of rosé because I tried to brush my tongue.
Dude,
I have an electric toothbrush that's real narrow. I'm like, I'm gonna get real back in there and get the freshest breath for bedtime.
Yeah.
And I stood up, throwing up rosé. I'm 42 years old.
It's not a throat brush, Kyle.
But I figure the further back you get, the better your breath will smell.
Then you barf and you ruin the
I
whole
know. Well,
thing.
hence the origin of this.
I like that. That's one of my favorite
predicament.
jokes. All right, we're gonna cut these in half. We're gonna make deviled eggs. We're gonna deep fry
These are
the
gonna be
whites.
the crunchiest deviled eggs anybody's ever had.
Yeah.
By the way, we only need 3 eggs peeled, technically.
This guy's doing okay.
The
Yeah.
devilish part is all the shelling.
I got the pants off this guy pretty easy.
Hey,
Somebody's
Not the first time I said that.
There's the deep fake that's gonna
right.
come out of this one.
Yeah.
I like deep fakes. Where's a knife, do you think?
This is your kitchen. Theoretically.
You would think it's in here?
You have several episodes of this show. Do you not know? Do you ever just microwave something?
We've gotten to a
this?
place where it didn't work a few times.
What? What didn't work?
The meal.
Really? This is
Yeah.
working?
Nick Swartzen. This is working a lot better than it did with Nick Swartzen.
Why?
He was on some weird diet that Adam Sandler made him do.
Oh, God.
And so
Man, I don't know about this business anymore.
this business has changed so fucking much. It's almost unrecognizable.
Imagine telling somebody Adam Sandler is your dietitian.
Yeah.
What was the diet? What did Adam
It was the most
Sandler?
ridiculous fucking diet. I think it was.
What did Adam Sandler tell him to eat?
I have no fucking idea. Here, I'm gonna try to peel these other 2 just so we have them. I'm heating the soil up. We're gonna dip them in a dredge, dump them in. It's gonna be really good. Can you do another one for
Yeah,
me?
man.
Yeah, I talked a big game about this and I blew it. I am molesting this egg. This is.
Fuck.
They just
Peeling an
time
egg.
lapse. They just speed ahead.
No, they
no.
keep all this footage.
This is
I
real
think.
time.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I started putting the shells in here.
Started?
Yeah.
It's like,
I got
I
into
put the shells in too soon.
I got into the biggest fight with my daughters right before I left, and my wife's
braces?
like, I want you guys to go to your room and I want you to think about what's going on, and when Dad comes home after his show, we're gonna have a conversation. And I was like, I'm gonna be having the bag. Like, I don't know if that's the best time to parent.
Let's talk rationally about our emotions, and I'm gonna be fucked
I
up.
think I'm just training my daughters how to deal with needy men. Like, they're gonna be like, oh my God, I know you. You're like my dad.
Men of certain appetites, yeah.
You're crossing your arms and not talking and looking like you're about to cry. Oh, this reminds me so much of my dad.
Yeah. They'll be like, I should throw on some 38 special and put out some tall boys.
What's crazy is in this, in this culture where we're all supposed to be learning and listening, especially us white men.
Huh? Come on, guys. We all do it for a living.
He's there.
Have you seen some of your problematic behavior rise up in your heart and you can't share it with anyone? You're like, I guess I won't say a thing that you're gonna get us in an accident. You're a woman and you can't drive. It's me every.
I know what you said.
I might really.
So you bottle it up around your wife, but then do
Oh,
it on your cooking
She
show.
doesn't watch this.
That is the best place for a comedian to confess their problems as a podcast.
Dude, I have
Their
been doing that my
significant
whole
others
career.
aren't listening to it.
I've been talking shit about
That's
my
kind of
family.
genius. They're never gonna.
No.
Yeah. My wife doesn't listen to my podcast.
Unless one of you snitches does some Twitter tag. Cowards.
Kevin Brennan cheated on his wife,
Well,
and he talked about it
we go.
on Jim and Sam back in the day. Or he talked about it on Opie and Jim, but he talked about it in the last 5 minutes of the show. And they came back and they're like, hey, how was your last appearance? He goes, my wife left me. And they're like, really? And he's like, yeah, she heard that I cheated. But I was like, it was in the last 5 minutes. Who listened to the last 5 minutes of his show? Fuck. And that's such
I
a
understand,
comedian
yeah.
thought where you're like, why the fuck would you listen to that? You heard it on my podcast? What the fuck? Are you a fan? Jesus Christ, you're my wife. You shouldn't be listening to my podcast.
And the sad thing is he cheated on someone who had commitment that we don't enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, that was one of the best episodes.
This show is sponsored by DraftKings. With the playoffs heating up, now is the perfect time to get in on the action. With my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook, right now, all new customers who bet just $5 on anything will get $150 in bonus bets instantly. So what are you waiting for? Download the DraftKings app now and sign up using my promo code BURNING. That's right. New customers can bet just $5 on anything and receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. DraftKings has got something for the returning customers as well. Score a no-sweat NBA bet. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, which is driving me nuts, by the way, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have a shot to win cash prizes. I've done that. I did that because I was in California. We didn't have it in California, and I did it for the Super Bowl. I did it. Luckily, we've been traveling during the NBA playoffs, and it's been so fun. These NBA playoffs are made so much more fun when you have some action, a little skin in the game. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code BURNING and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code BURNING only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
I used to just go on podcasts and trash dudes.
Yeah.
And be like, well, you'll never hear this.
Yeah,
And then
people love the shit talking, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, except for the people you're shit talking, maybe I should learn to be nicer.
I remember
Nobody
TJ
likes it when you're nice. Be
TJ
mean.
Miller called me one time and was like, hey man, I heard you were talking shit about me. I was like, it's an old Colin Quinn joke. I was like, yeah, behind your back. Jesus.
But I can't imagine anything you said was that bad.
It wasn't.
I know you pretty well.
It wasn't. My shit, I think that's why I get in trouble for shit talking the most, because people are like, it's not bad, it's just like, I didn't think Bert would say anything. It's like, usually I don't say anything. I'm like, eh.
Speaking of shit talking, are you sponsored by Angry Orchard?
No, I just had my first. Why do you
terrible.
like it? Yeah, it's a little, you know what, it's for like,
I don't know which of these I
British
like
comics love
least.
it.
What happened in this orchard?
It was angry.
Who touched these apples the wrong way to make them
Cider
explode?
gives you heartburn pretty quick. Now, this is very easy. I
Diabetes.
think I should probably look at the recipe, but I think we've got this heating. We're gonna make this dredge. We're gonna make that right now, and you do 2 tablespoons mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons relish, 2 teaspoons Dijon.
Can we get up and help?
Yeah, it's something I
Do we have
can
to
do,
stay
man.
sitting here?
No, yeah, you can help.
Yeah, move that out of the way. You want to see this hot action of mayonnaise going on egg yolks.
Yeah.
Yeah, mayonnaise going on. Like,
You definitely want to see this pure sex.
my wife right now is going.
Speaking of beating off, somebody is.
What?
If my wife's is watching this, she's going, "You're cross-contaminating. You're
I would be
cross-contaminating."
are you going to use the relish for another
No.
So you're
Oh, I threw away the shells.
the palmy. So you used your sweaty palm end of the fork.
Yeah, just-
to not
just-
contaminate.
Just mash it like a gorilla.
We need 3 fingers of relish for this
They do that-
particular
they-
recipe.
Everything's a drink measure. Dude, a 2-second pour of mustard. Everyone do a shot of mayonnaise, then you eat the egg.
I'm gonna
Throw the
pour these
relish
out.
over your
I'm
shoulder.
gonna pour this drink out and get something else.
Get
Is that
something
okay?
real. Yeah. Make one for me and Matt, please, too. This fucking Angry Orchard is an awesome beer, and I love them as a sponsor.
Ooh, is that? It's fun because it's a prop
I got
for
bit by a
Halloween.
bat once.
What?
Yeah, I got bit by a bat in Costa Rica.
What? You gonna end the
That's
story
it.
there?
Yeah, and then, you gotta get, I think I might have put too much mayonnaise in this.
Well, I'm not gonna act surprised. I'm a mayonnaise fan, so I say let it rip.
I'm a huge mayonnaise
Yeah,
fan.
you want it nice creamy.
I heard a black comic when I first started stand-up, he was like, and white people put mayonnaise on everything? And all the black people were like, yeah, what's up with that? And I was like, you guys really don't like mayonnaise?
Not like we do.
Like, I love mayonnaise. I put mayonnaise on literally everything. Hot dog.
I was about to go through a list of mayonnaise.
Throw it out. I know you're a hot dog guy.
No.
I'm a hot dog guy, but I'm like
Would you put mayonnaise? I'm a mayonnaise on a hot dog guy.
waffles.
No.
If I got fried chicken, yeah.
Fuck off.
If I got waffles and fried chicken, I'll throw mayonnaise on there.
Somebody right now
Go
is
to
making
hell.
mayonnaise ice cream.
I love mayonnaise.
I'm gonna boot.
Mayonnaise ice cream? Matt, you're a foodie. Mayonnaise ice cream.
Are you a foodie?
I like food.
Yeah, a lot of people just call it fat.
Yeah, but you know stuff.
Sometimes.
Do you
You
go
know,
to
like,
cool
fancy
places to go
food?
eat?
Yeah, I mean, that's like my favorite thing to do on the road is like find the place the locals go. Problem is, it's the problem with being like a comedian. You can't be healthy because every Every fucking local favorite is like, you gotta get a fried chicken lard bucket.
How much oil
That's our
is this?
thing.
It's a lot. We're gonna dip them in. Ooh,
It's gonna fry it.
Yeah, we're gonna make a dredge and then dunk these, dip them in. You guys want to do the heavy lifting of
I want
this?
to cook mine in
Are we
this. I want to cook mine in this.
Do you do like
kind of turned off, didn't it?
Like an egg
we
wash first?
Here, we'll do like an
Okay,
assembly
great.
line.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll do an egg wash first, one-handed. These are warm eggs.
Do people eat the food at the end?
Yeah. We're gonna eat it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be shocked. I bet you go, wow,
I'll
that
be
was
shocked.
a spooky treat.
I'll be shocked. We go into some kind of shock.
This is our wash.
Anaphylactic.
After seeing how
Hey-o.
this.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll need that. We'll probably need that. And then we'll put some salt and pepper in here. Rachel, am I right? Oh, we need some panko in here. This is flour?
This is flour, right?
Does that go, hang on, what does it say?
Panko as well?
Dredge, egg whites in the
There's
flour.
another bowl with the panko.
Eggs. And
This one?
Oh, you're gonna mash up the Ritz crackers?
Hang on. Drain, dredge, eggs in the flour.
That's gonna blow.
I'm helping.
What does it say?
There you go.
Yeah, we're doing this, then that, then that. Okay, yeah.
flour
We're
first,
good. Yeah.
then egg?
Crush that up.
I was
Thanks,
doing it
Rachel.
sexy like. See?
See?
That's where I was going. I got forewarned. How many of these?
Just go a lot
Look,
of
I'll
it.
sprinkle it over it.
Oh, look at this. Are you getting a shot of this?
This is how food shows get made.
That's right, man.
That's sex. Chew some of this, spit in each other's mouths.
Straight up food porn.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
That's gonna be really good. All right, perfect. All right, let's get this assembly line going like this, okay?
Where do chives go?
So we'll go this. This can go up here,
Okay.
and then in here.
Okay.
So
So is that ready to fry?
it is.
that hot
Oh, no.
enough?
Hey, what drink did you go with?
Bourbon.
You just went straight bourbon.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going straight Angry Orchard. I'll just murder this bitch.
Put like the Star Wars theme over this.
All right,
See,
so-
that's not gonna feel good.
Kyle,
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
do we have a smaller fucking spatula? Good luck. You're gonna get the eggs
All
out.
right.
Should put that in like right now. We'll put the eggs on top of it. So you can,
Oh, yeah. We'll put the eggs in there and then you lower them in.
I can
right?
just bend
What you're
this.
I
saying?
think
It's
if
a
we
good
got
call.
enough oil.
It's a really good call.
Is that a good call?
It's a great call.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
All right.
Oh, we got to put some salt in there.
Okay.
And then we'll mix this around. And then
It's
dredge.
It's crazy that 3 assholes in the kitchen has over 5 million subscribers.
right?
So okay, we're gonna do it.
Flour.
Flour. Okay.
And then, yeah, and then
Egg.
the wash.
Feel like a fairy godmother. Yeah.
Like a fairy god.
Give me that little dirty bitch.
Ooh, this doesn't look so bad.
Yes, it does. Come on. We've got to put them all in at the same time?
Yeah, well, no, yeah,
dropping them
let's
in?
load them up. They need,
Oh,
like-
okay.
they need like more.
I mean, if we're already deep frying stuff, I think we can go a little nuts.
Don't touch that maple syrup bottle, dude.
What about an orange?
Don't fry it.
Deep fried orange slice? Deep
It'd
fried
probably
orange slice?
Oh, it would explode. It would definitely explode.
And blind you.
No, we'll poke it. We'll
Oh,
poke
this is
it.
gonna be good. Yeah, you gotta spoon some stuff in there.
Got it.
You gotta really soak it.
Got to dig it in.
Yeah, these are gonna be really good. I think they're gonna be really crunchy too.
See, we use an expression. It's a culinary one. You really got to get in its butthole. That's what you do with an egg. You got to really dig in, like it's someone you know and love, and you know they love it.
You gotta Michael Jackson this thing.
Shit, man.
Really thumb it apart.
Oh. As you said that,
Really
this egg came back.
really thumb it apart.
I got way too excited. Are we going to use this Frankenstein one or no?
No, we don't need to.
Okay.
All we need, we just need a few.
Okay. This will be
This
my
is so
flour
good.
hand.
I'm
This will be my
I'm
egg
ready. When
Okay.
we're just letting you know.
Okay.
I like that you want. I have one egg hand that I didn't predetermine,
Yes.
and then a flour hand.
There you go. Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork.
I would put in the country western song "Cornholin'." Just play that.
How about the first time you saw cornholing and you were like, "That's what you guys call it, huh?"
I was confused about that one,
Yeah,
too.
you're like, we also call that fucking dudes in the ass. But whatever.
You're just going to say that?
Yeah, I want to cornhole you Iowa guys.
Cornhole just sounds so down homey and fun. You
Yeah.
know?
And it gives the homophobes something to bond over.
There you go.
My dad Oh, never mind. I'm gonna save that conversation for a time when we don't have cameras on.
Your dad does watch the show. My mom's watched.
I met your mom.
My mom, yeah, you met
Kyle has the most eclectic group of friends I've ever met in my entire. You know when people go, "I'm not racist," and you go, "Oh, okay." Everyone says that, and then you meet Kyle and his friends. You're like, "Oh, you really not only are racist. You don't know anyone." Like Kyle has. You have like a cast of friends like it looks like Star Trek. Like everyone's something totally different.
But they're all racist?
Like a Vietnamese guy, an Indian guy, a black guy, a big biker,
Fucking thing just
a lesbian. Like you really have like the most eclectic group of friends.
Well, I mean, that's his sister.
It's like the first season of The Real World over there. Really
the first season of The Real World. I like that. Do you know one of the Real World guys from Boston is now like the mayor of Massachusetts or mayor of Wisconsin or something? Or something, I don't know, something. I don't know.
Sure.
Politics.
or something.
Or something.
Do you know he's like the president of some place?
Yeah. I hear one thing on the news and then I kind of try to tell you. Some identity politics is really.
You should do.
I'm
Bert
the mayor
does
of
the news.
Wisconsin.
Some shit happened, you guys. It was way out. It was somewhere.
Well, the TV credits help. We got nobody
Ready,
wants
Kyle?
to see what's going on here.
Oh, this is where it's gonna go.
I'm going
bad.
full.
Kyle, you ready? I'm gonna put him on there. You lower him down.
I'm
hoping this one will read.
play.
You ready?
Okay, put
What's
it in the
going on?
basket.
I'm gonna put him on here for you, and you lower him down.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm getting harm's way here.
All right. There we go. And then
This is
give it a
not-
little. That's not going the way we thought it would.
No, just drop
Give it a little razzle dazzle. Just.
give it a little tilt. There we go.
There we go.
All
Not bad.
right.
Not bad.
Now we're frying.
All right.
You really got to get your hands in there and just toss them. Just really toss them. I worked in an ice cream parlor when I was in high school, and this
Robbed them blind.
This lady, shit, I had so much ice cream. It's a good move to get fat the year before college. Go right to college with just a thick tie.
Mommy doesn't want me getting distracted with the girls.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
got fat before college?
Yes, it was a great plan. But somebody like dropped something in the deep fat fryer and went after it while I was working there.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I don't want to be here.
Just simmering, going, workman's comp, baby.
Let's get rid of these abortions.
All right. How long?
I don't know. Well, brown. They got to get brown, I think.
They're brown.
They look pretty brown.
No, they look brown? Like, hold on. How brown? More brown. More brown. More brown.
More brown?
I think so.
Okay.
How brown is now? It's my favorite Mexican Morris.
How brown now, Cal?
That's like Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez, he got fired. No one ever said Mario Lopez should use his own words.
What the hell did Mario
Right.
Lopez get fired from?
He said,
Saved by the Bell.
not in this case. The bell went off
Making
a
up
little
a-
bit early before this statement. Bell went off and he was like, I have more thoughts about
One
transgender
more
children.
I know I've been on the road too
That
much.
looks brown.
Those are crispy.
When the person I see the most in my life is Mario Lopez welcoming me to the Hotel Cable.
Oh, not anymore.
He got fired from that gig.
He
Should we get-
fired
you got
from
like-
that gig.
you got like
That would be a
10
good
towels.
idea. That would be a good idea.
There you go. That's.
I don't know
Me
what
hit
Mario
this
Lopez.
pan of hot grease harder.
I speak my own thoughts a lot, and I stay away from that fucking subject. Dude, it's like, you're not going to win.
I want to know what Mario Lopez said.
He said it's problematic. That I don't know what he said.
It was something about trans folks, I believe.
So we're talking trans children.
Trans children.
On his like,
On a podcast, like
Be
an
sure to
alt-right podcast
watch-
or something.
No, I think he was like in line at a Chick-fil-A, and he just started yelling. That's how rumors
he
get
was like,
started.
tell me when how much the new Spider-Man costs, and this day's in.
It's just so funny when you get a guy like Mario Lopez who never has used his own thoughts as words, ever. And you're like, what are your thoughts? And he's like, finally. No Zach, no Screech, no,
That's why.
hey, Mario, we're going to toss back to the studio. This is Mario time.
Time for the kid to shine.
I kind of want to hear more of his ideas. I'm like, I'm not done, Mario. I'd like to hear what...
I
Guys,
want that. I want the story.
You want to pat the buttholes dry, just like in real life. I'm not going to let up on this.
All right, now, I think... Do we let him cool? Nah, we just...
You have the joke about spitting on a paper towel and calling it an Alabama wet wipe? That
Yeah, I
seems
do.
right. You ever put moisturizer in your butthole? It seems appropriate for these.
No. Oh, my God. These are going to
We
be...
should put moisturizer in our buttholes and then eat these?
No, just for life, for itch management.
I have definitely tried everything. I put an ice cube up my asshole recently.
That doesn't feel good at all.
Up it. I had so much pain inside my asshole that I just shoved an ice cube up there.
What happened to your asshole?
It just slowly leaked the entire show.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
But what was causing the leakage? Like a snake?
No, it leaked. The ice cube leaked.
Well, yeah, but
Wait, you put
entire
asking
show.
why you had such infernal pain
I have no idea.
up your
I
pipe.
have,
you
I have
don't
a
know why
hard
you
time
put
saying
that-
no.
you
I
don't-
think that's number one.
Wait,
well-
you don't know why you put an ice cube up
No,
your
I
ass?
had burning shit, like burning fire shit, and I was like,
How?
and it was burning inside my asshole, and so I put an ice cube up my asshole.
But you
and it
just
started
have
coming
hot.
down.
You just have a hot, wet asshole then.
Yeah, well, I know, and then they called my name, and I went out on stage. We were in Fort Lauderdale, and slowly the ice cube started to drip out of my asshole.
Ice melts, Bert.
Yeah, I know, but I thought my butthole would keep it all up there, and then I could just shit it out later.
Why would you think it would?
Because enemas, you ever done an enema?
Not one made of ice.
We used to do in high school, we'd take a hose and shove it up our ass and
Sure.
call it public enema. My buddy Mason Cooks, he did it in college.
Fuck off.
And that became his nickname, public enema #1. But we take a hose, shove it up our ass, and then shit on each other. You didn't do that?
No.
See, I grew up in Florida. Things were a little different where I grew up.
That does sound Florida-ish.
You put the hose is big.
Yeah, how's it fit? Did you have an applicator?
Which camera's gonna get? That's
You
a hose.
just shove
That's
it.
an inch.
You just shove it lip to lip, O-ring to O-ring.
Oh, you just hold it there.
And then you gotta open up your butthole and welcome the water in. You
Right.
can't just, if you're pushing, like if you're
kind of
blocking
it's kind of a core exercise.
You gotta let it in, and then you let it in, and then you'd hold it, and you'd go, hey, Sal, I wanna tell you a secret. And he'd be like, what? And you just turn around slowly, be like, no, and then you just shit on him. Dude, we did that a lot.
Have you had a doctor just been like, "What have you done to yourself?"
Dude, shitting.
Like looked at your
shit
body
was
and been
such-
like, "There's, you can explain what happened here.
I
I
one
can't
time-
guess, but you should tell me what you did."
one time I shit in a wine cup when we were like seniors in high school.
Did you just say a wine cup?
I shit into a wine cup. My buddy Sal goes, Bert,
It's a
get me
wine
another drink.
glass.
Not from a guy who shits in one.
He had wine cups as a child. I'm understanding a lot now. Here's your wine cup, baby.
I was shitting a wine glass and I gave it to my buddy Sal, and he thought I'd farted in it. So as a joke, he went like this, and it hit him on the face, and he fucking, he got so fucking mad.
Why did you do any of this stuff?
I don't know, we were just curious boys.
That's not curiosity.
Dude,
Like I'm real curious. I would go to the library. I would look things up.
Did you ever shit, like if you were gonna take a shit, did you leave the door open and your friends would come in and talk to you while you shit?
No.
No, I've like hung out.
Me either,
I've
then, I
hung
guess.
out. I've hung out taking a dump. And I water parked it one time. I did
What's
that.
water parked it?
Just where they got like the fountain and you like, I'm gonna try it.
Oh, I've let I've got
And
one
it
of
didn't
those-
work out well.
I've got
so
a
I was like
bidet
hose,
toilet.
but I never
Yeah.
like took a hose. Hoses are just attached to the outside of your home.
Yeah.
Neighbors see you.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not doing it like you're doing in your backyard. It's Florida.
It's Florida. The other
Yeah.
guy's doing it too.
That's how you learned it.
Hey, Harry. Hey, Norm.
Huh, that guy always
If you
seems like he's
didn't,
having a
if
good
you
time.
didn't
Give
try,
me a second.
if you didn't try, you would get fucking hazed. Like everyone did it, and they're like, "Do it." And you're like, "I'm not gonna do it." And they're like, "Oh, fucking, we'll hold you down and make you do it." And you're like, "Okay, I don't want to be assaulted. Let's do it."
And this is like the 80s.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there had to have been a guy who was just like, you're not gonna stick a hose in your ass and fill it full of water? What are you, gay?
Yeah, dude. Fuck yourself
That had
with
to
this
happen.
hose, or we're gonna
That had
fuck
to
you
be a
with this
guy.
hose.
That had to be a guy.
There is
You
so
don't
many-
shove shit in your ass. You're gay, dude.
There's so many times I tell a story, and then people go, "I think you were molested," and you're like, "Huh?"
There's so many times you tell a story?
Dude,
Bert, what happened?
I was running a half marathon with Jim Florentine, and he goes, and we're talking about concussions, and I go, I had a lot of concussions. He's like, really? And I was like, yeah. I said, I had one so bad one time, they had to wake me up every 30 minutes and check my testicles. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, they had to like wake me up and feel my genitals like every 30 minutes. And he was like,
It's not a thing.
who? I said, the priests. And he was like,
No.
I think you were molested. And I was like, what? And he was like, they don't need to check your genitals at all when you have a concussion. I was like, wait, are you sure? And he was like,
And look,
If you get too much water up your ass with that
Yeah.
hose, it settles in the scrotum. so we need to maintain
not to play
proper pressure.
not to play pedophile advocate here, but
Yeah.
why would they wake you up? I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. That's
yeah,
fucked
why
up
would
of
they
me.
wake me
I
up?
don't understand.
So otherwise, it's creepy.
Like, you see, I'm being medical.
Are you awake? All right, just checking. Testicles? All right.
And there's
they're-
nothing wrong with this.
They're still intact. You're okay.
You're fine. I'll wake up in 30 minutes. That's my thing.
Yeah. Florida was a weird fucking place. Where did you grow up?
Oregon.
Oh, that's now it's weird. Was it
It was
weird then?
weird. It was weird then. Now it's like cute, fun, weird.
Yeah.
Like, but no, back then it was. Yeah.
Was
there
it hose up your asshole from peer pressure
I'm
weird?
sure that happened. Not to me, but Yeah, I'm sure that kind of
But
thing.
you guys had the rednecks outside the city.
Oh, yeah.
And then you guys were all liberal inside the city.
Yeah, well, people that were like almost like splinter group progressive would kind of
Yeah.
come. It was a place you'd end up if you didn't fit anywhere else. At least Portland.
Yeah.
The rest of Oregon is kind of just ranging all over the place for the most part.
That's what they say. That's why all the bad stuff, or not the, all the clashes are happening in Oregon, in Portland, is because the city's super progressive.
Well, it's just
but
it's a
outside-
target, and so you get a bunch of assholes that want to start shit.
It
Like
stinks.
come in.
It stinks
It's
that
like,
people Portland gets a bad rep because Portland's one of the best places
It's
to
awesome.
perform in the world.
And I would say this to people on the left and the right. Life is not fucking Star Wars. You're not going to attack people and beat them and then you win and everything's changed. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Is it next-
Let's eat some
the
fried eggs.
presentation of
Next
this.
time, if your asshole starts to burn, that's why I brought up the moisturizer.
Oh, is
thing,
this
'cause
how your
that's really-
asshole started burning?
It
Probably.
will be.
I wouldn't be shocked. By the way, these are
Be
keto.
shitting out eggshells in an hour and a half.
These are keto as fuck, bro.
Are they?
I don't know.
No,
And
there's, there's breadcrumbs.
go. I think you're gonna like them.
Yeah?
Should we get hot sauce too?
Yes, please.
What are the odds we have? Ooh, sriracha.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys like sriracha? I love
get
sriracha.
some.
Yeah, I love it.
Let's get something spicy.
sauce.
Let's get something
Yeah.
spicy to fall into the cuts the eggshells make.
Yeah, come on in. Kyle, come on over here. Come on over here
like
so we can see
cholesterol
the beautiful
Goldschlager.
presentation.
Kyle, gather around.
Here, we'll put a little razzle dazzle on these.
Wait,
Well, how do we make them spooky? We'll turn them into bats.
chive it.
Oh,
Oh, good call. Good call.
I was going to continue with the theme. These are your Halloween bloody assholes.
Ooh, bloody assholes with a little bit of yellow and green. And then
is,
we'll give them little. We'll give them. Watch this. Watch this. You ready?
Oh.
Well, I'm trying to give them little. Didn't work the way it would.
Is there not like there's not like a health code thing you have to follow?
Look,
in
it's
a
little
cooking
vampires.
show?
Nice.
Did you see that? Did you see
Yeah,
that?
I like it. You made little
Yeah.
sriracha fangs. They're
Has there
happy.
been nobody from the health department that's come in here ever? They've been like,
No.
you're gonna kill somebody.
No. And the rest, fuck it.
Yeah.
No, you know you can start getting licenses to make food out of your house now. You can serve up to 50 people. God damn it.
Do you just
Sorry.
spit on
I
them?
just spit.
You
I just spit. I
on
just
the
spit.
food.
Come on over here. Let's try it. You ready?
Come on, Kyle.
Come on, Kyle.
All right.
They don't look that bad, right?
Yes,
Look,
sir.
it's got a,
They look all right.
it's got its little bat ears and its little teeth.
Is that what's?
It kind of looks like an infected stab wound. That's pretty spooky.
Yeah. Hey guys, make these at home for your Halloween party and send us pics.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, they crunch.
Cheers.
They do. They're not bad. They're fried up pretty good.
It's not terrible.
That's not terrible at all.
It's really good.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
It's not bad, right?
This is heart healthy too.
And mayonnaise, Dijon.
It's fried.
Exactly.
It's mostly egg.
It's mostly egg.
Somebody had these before, died of a heart attack. over
Yeah.
it.
This isn't bad at
This
all.
is. First up, wait, who's Ryan?
What's that?
Who's Ryan?
Sorry,
Oh, shit.
Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan. That was your rooster sauce. Where you
Shit.
used. You're amazing. You fucking dicks. My name was on that.
Ryan's gonna be
You
like,
probably
this
ate my lunch.
is
too,
why we
you piece
separated
of
with all
shit."
things
This is a
comedy.
pretty good wild guess on the mayonnaise relish mayo combo.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you going heavy on the mayo.
That's
as
what
we
I do when I
discussed.
make deviled eggs, though. It's like I don't measure.
You gotta measure deviled eggs.
Yeah.
You gotta measure bread. That's apparently the one thing.
These are great for
Wow.
trick-or-treaters. You know?
They keep their shape. What you do?
Dump that in the bag with them.
Take that right, dump it in the bag, grab the bag, give it a good shake, hand it back to the
There you go, buddy.
It's safe. The,
pal.
the neighbors will like you. Hard to hide a razor blade in a deviled egg. Be
Get a
popping out the
nice
top, so they know that's
breakfast
safe.
coating around all your Snickers. Now.
Were we the last generation of the razor blades in the?
That never happened.
It never happened. Never once.
I don't think so.
No, my neighbor's kid knew somebody.
My cousin.
Totally happened 2 towns over.
Wait. Go through a round. Let's do a round of those. My buddy, he got pulled over by the cops. He had a sheet of blotter acid, threw it in his sock, sweat in the cop car. He's crazy now.
thought he turned into a glass of orange juice.
Yep. I thought his head was an orange. He tried to peel it. That's all my jokes. by
Then
the way.
then he swallowed a bunch of David Bowie's cum.
Rod Stewart swallowed so much cum they had to pump his stomach. Do you
No,
remember that?
same kid. Swallowed.
Richard Gere.
3-time, the three-way Tom Stewart and Dave Bowie. They were other neighborhood kids, but he had a belly full of cum.
Belly full of cum. You had to
Yeah.
pump. That's crazy because I've seen women that have taken a lot of cum and they never had to pump their
Oh
stomach.
my God, you have daughters.
You're leading. The happy look on your face, too. I've seen women that take a lot of cum.
They didn't have to pump their stomachs.
Is this racist? But if I watch porn with a black lady, I feel worse if the cum gets in their hair because I know it's harder to wash.
No,
No, I
that's
think
not.
that's caring.
That's actually, you're an ally.
Yeah, I think that's caring.
You're an ally in that
I
moment.
think that's
You're like,
nice.
It's not for me to say, but that's observation.
Yeah, not for me to say. I've seen porn with so much cum in it that I start swallowing. Does that ever happen to you where you're just like going,
How much cum porn do you watch?
what?
Why is
Now I
that?
know I never have to ask your fetish.
Dude,
It's just.
but I
explains
ghost
all the
bite. I
mayonnaise
ghost
in
bite.
these eggs.
Like if I make you something and you like go, I'll show you a perfect example of ghost bite. Take a bite of that, and I go, tell me if you like that. Take a bite. This is exactly what I do. Okay.
You ghost bit?
Oh, dude, I ghost kiss. When I see in movies the couple kissing, I'll go like this.
I will pay you to go to a food court and ghost kiss around like teenagers. Oh my God, how funny would that be? You in a bush? Just,
First time it ever happened. Name of the Rose. Do you remember that movie? Name of the Rose was the movie.
Sean Connery.
And yeah, and there's a sex scene, and I'm sitting with my dad watching it, and I start ghost kissing. Like, my dad goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Huh? What?" I was like, "Into the movie."
And 5 gallons of water fell out of your asshole in front of him.
And you jizzed a bucket's worth.
And I'm ghost swallowing.
I got put up for adoption when I was 16.
Your dad was like, sorry, I asked.
Sometimes when I watch porn, I ghost blow. I could talk about porn so much lately. I've been off it for like a month, and I just started back.
Got a real horny Halloween episode with old Bert, huh?
Yeah.
That is spooky.
Can you watch, you don't probably watch porn at all, do you?
Sometimes, yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Didn't see that coming. You definitely watch it. Like, but is that profiling? Was I being racist when I looked at you and I was like, you definitely would like porn?
How is that racist?
I don't know. I don't know what
We're
it is.
both white. I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, not racist. It's just problematic.
No, man, I watch it.
prejudicial?
I appreciate that they're doing it.
Yeah.
Thanks
I want to
for your
direct
service.
I'm sure they'll let you.
That's like a director for a stand-up special. They really don't have to do much.
Yeah.
one. And fuck.
That's an old
You guys got your cameras on, right?
That's an old Attell joke. And how hard can it be? And suck it.
Is that really an Attell joke?
Yeah.
I don't like double penetration. I don't even know why
No.
the lady's there when they're doing that. That's like 2 gay guys that just won't admit it.
Adriana Chechik.
Her again.
Fucking 3.
It's I don't.
3 dicks. I was like,
who needs it?
I don't know how that, like, what's the car ride home like? You're like, no speed bumps, please.
That's like watching My 600-Pound Life
Hopefully
when
they
they
don't-
don't want to do the exercise anymore. Like they want to quit. So like, you gotta
Yeah.
keep going.
I
don't
cannot
feel good.
watch.
I don't feel good for them at all.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Yeah, and what if you were
I feel
just
bad.
like, hey, guys, I've been done for like 2 minutes. Are you
Yeah.
guys close?
Yeah,
I finished.
wiped out.
I'm just here.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm sorry, by the way. Yeah.
Dude, the best porn star out there is this guy, Owen Gray. He is awesome. You ever seen him? He's got a black leg tattoo that turns into letters up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I watched
that a
him.
cover-up
I watched
tattoo.
him. They call it a cover-up?
Yeah. People get the all black and people are like, that's like,
That used to be
There's
swastikas.
Hello Kitties under there.
yeah, there's some.
That he got on a dare.
I'm this guy now. It's hard with tattoos to change your move.
I was
Trust
obsessed
me, I
with him,
know.
and he's a big dick. But then I said on a podcast, I was like, he's got a big dick, but he's probably one of those skinny, tiny guys. So like, it looks like he has a big
Right,
dick.
yeah.
And then he just heard it and emailed me, and he was like, I'm 6'2". That's all he wrote. I'm 6'2".
That's all he wrote.
And then I was like, oh God, he's got a hog. He's got a hog, and he knows where I live.
I love that.
Yeah,
he's gonna come over and knock on your door with it.
The opposite of Little Red Riding Hood. It's a big hog that's trying to knock down your door.
Ding dong.
Breaks the doorbell.
Yeah, he's awesome to watch. Fuck, he's really good.
Cool.
Yeah. Are we getting flagged on this video? Do you think? This is how you don't get sponsorship. I did a
What possibly could have stopped any sponsorship?
I did a thing with this like YouTube star girl,
This is killing.
You get sponsored by porn.
and she was
What
like,
about that, dude? The pornography. They like to eat. They gotta eat.
I would definitely take a porn sponsorship if they just gave us all like passcodes, you know?
Should take more than that.
That's like
Oh, maybe I should. And
great
then
power
a little bit
comes
more
great
too.
responsibility.
Say, I wanna
don't have
direct.
that.
Get a passcode
Yeah.
and like $100.
You direct if you look at porn. You're like, I want to look at it this way now. No, I want to look at it this way. You're already directing if you're just looking at porn. You just change which porn you're looking at to see what you want to see. That's directing.
I want to make a porn where it starts. This is how I direct a porn, okay? It would start with a girl in her room, and she'd be like this, and she'd start to go like this. And then in the video, it would just fast forward, and then you'd see her just sucking a dick, and then it would fast forward again. The way I watch it, where I go, nah, let's just get to the end.
Sure.
Yeah, just. And then it would come back, and then.
Yeah.
Is that genius?
That hat looks so hot.
It is. I'm sweltering under it.
Yeah.
I'm so
You look
fucking
like
hot
you are.
underneath it. How the
You
fuck did
talking
they-
about porn just sweating in front of deviled egg fixings?
Tell me if this isn't a porn star look, though.
It's a whole thing, right?
All right, is everyone? I need a monocle. If I had a monocle and I walked in, all right, who's ready to make a movie? Is that a porn guy? Do your impression of you as a porn director?
Me as a porn director?
Yeah. And
Mr. Peanut?
scene.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Yeah, and I walk out. That's it.
I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna everyone smoke if you got them.
Yeah. What's your porn director?
Oh boy.
Dig deep.
I mean, I like the natural shit. I like when these two people set up a camera. I'm a true. I like what is that? Cinema Verite.
I think voyeurism.
No, me too. I'm the same way.
Kids, get in there and express your feelings.
That's it. That's the impression.
The challenge would be like, I'm straight, so I know what I like. You direct gay porn.
Yeah.
Because that's like, all right, I got to think of something different for what, because I don't even know.
Right.
And that's where you get the outside perspective.
I would do this is if I had to direct a gay porn, it would be two guys stuck in an elevator.
Oh, that's a
So
good
you're
one.
about scenario.
Oh yeah.
I never go, the scenarios doesn't do anything for
Oh
me.
yeah, two guys stuck in an elevator, and they're like, looks like we're gonna be here for a while.
Looks like we're going down.
I
each
like,
other.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, what? Okay.
10 guys in an elevator.
Oh, shut
and
the fuck up.
There's one guy, and he's got to fuck his way out.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay, MC Escher staircase drawing.
Like that.
But 10 guys all picking and poking for
Yes.
infinity. That's probably more of a
Okay.
gift
Never
than it is a
stop.
whole
I like
film.
this. I like this. I
No,
like
it's
this.
just like a
just shifts.
screensaver. It's a
That's-
screensaver.
it's like a hologram for your
guy with a
wall.
MAGA hat gets in an elevator, right?
Okay.
And then someone goes, "Oh, hold that door." And he's like, "Oh," and then he holds the door and he goes, "Hold on, come on, boys." And it's just 9 guys, right?
Right.
So they're all sitting there. They get stuck in an elevator and they're like, "Well, we're gonna be here for 15 minutes. Let's start sucking and fucking, boys." And then the one guy in the MAGA hat's not into it, and then he's like, "Oh fuck," and then he starts fucking
Yeah,
them, and they're like,
he's like, fine, puts it on a hook.
That's
and-
got to be. Do you think that's got to be out there with like the retaliation?
"There's
of-
gotta be
so much.
MAGA hat in a porn." I'm not into girls blowing dildos. You're like,
Yeah,
there's a better way to clean it.
I don't think that's what they're trying to do.
the dishwasher.
Oh, that's not how you
The
clean
dishwasher.
them.
It's
Cool.
amazing you open that dishwasher and just full of
Just
dildos.
full.
I did.
This is how you clean a dildo.
I did shoot
We're
something.
sponsored by.
I shot something at a porn place. They just had dishwashers for all their stuff. And then
Oh,
we're-
the kink.com
yeah.
place?
We're in the prop room, and then there's just a trailer hitch
Oh.
for putting in your butt.
A trailer hitch?
I'm assuming. Yeah, I don't think they're just throwing it on an
How
F-150.
great it would be if they walked out and Kyle's got the trailer hitch up his ass and they're like, actually, that's a legit trailer hitch. We're trying to get
That belongs to
onto a truck."
Transpo. Now we gotta have a whole thing.
Just like a Teamster is like, just put it there.
He's like, has anyone seen the trailer hitch? And Kyle's like,
Oh,
oh,
every time-
shit, this is a real trailer hitch.
Every time I park my truck here, somebody fucks it in this place. I swear to God, man. Not everything's for fucking, guys.
it's so smooth and shiny.
I mean, guys, you can't leave it with all the dildos
the
and me
equivalent-
not and expect me to not put
It's
it
like
in my ass.
labeling your lunch in the office refrigerator. It's like, this is Dave's. It's not for fucking, okay? It's just don't.
Hey, guy, this is Ryan. Do not put this in your asshole,
don't put-
okay?
don't put-
Come on, Ryan. You don't think I'm in a little bit? No,
This is why you're
Now I
putting
know
ice
we
cubes
had that
up
ice
there.
cube, yeah.
Anyway, the moisturizer thing's a great trick if you got a fiery butthole. I like spicy foods, and I've been dabbing a little bit of hotel moisturizer up there to just relieve the burning. So
I
that's
stand
just
by
a,
spitting
that's
on
a
it.
cheap. It's a cheap fix and saves you the embarrassment of buying a cream or an ointment if you're a little shy around the customer service representative.
Tux take-alongs. I'd love them as a sponsor.
But when you just walk into a CVS.
That's what I'm saying. Some people are like, I don't want, or if it's just like you're in a hotel and you're like, ah, shit, man,
Yeah.
I ate a lot of. Just dab a little on there.
My balloon knot is on fire
Just
right
kiss it. Just,
My
kiss it.
asshole's gotten to the place where it is dry heaving. Just like you ever take a hot shit where it's going. That was a great episode, guys. Anything to promote, guys? How do we end this episode? I always have a hard time ending episodes. Matt, you're good at improv. Improv us out of here.
It for a while.
It's all on me.
It's always all on you.
Guys, we learned a lot. We had some laughs, and we talked about our lives. Most importantly, we made fried Halloween buttholes for you and your family to enjoy. Make them, drop them in a trick-or-treat bag on a kid, grab the bag, give it a good shake, and tell them old Bert sent you.
I'd like to see Kyle's version of an outro.
Great.
Yeah, Kyle, why don't you take the seat?
Take the.
I gotta sit?
Yeah, take the
host
seat. I actually have those seats at home.
Do you have trick-or-treaters at your house, Bert?
100%.
Do you ever just, like when you drop the candy in the bag, do you just kind of kick the bag just to let them know who's boss?
No, I always give them a trick. I go
What's the
trick or
trick?
treat, and I go, ooh, okay, here's a deck of cards, kids. And they're like,
Here's an ice cube. Don't ask where it's been.
yeah, ooh, you got a quarter stuck behind your ear. There you go, that quarter's for you, kiddo.
I really hope you don't poop out treats into their bag.
Oh, I got a trick for you. All right, I got a trick for you. Come on, guys, let's go around to the hose. Watch this. Teach your buddies. You can shit on each other.
I'll be honest though, every part of you is just probably smooth and like cuddly. So you probably have this like a
Can
round.
we just do a
bare
close-up
butt.
of this half-eaten thing, like Barefoot Contessa, and then the conversation is what goes to the credits?
Yeah.
And
Like,
we
just
all,
a close-up
we're all
of this.
holding glasses of rosé for
But
no
it's
reason.
us.
There's a field behind us.
Like if a kid was just looking right into your asshole, really hoping for candy, but it still wasn't candy. Like, you dumb kid, of course candy's not gonna come out of my asshole.
Right now, Angry Orchard's like, how did we get in this fucking conversation? God damn it! What the fuck?
Buffalo Trace.
We're getting fucked in the ass with a garden hose right now.
Speaking of Angry Orchard, I got a mean apple you could check out, and then you just bend over in front of the kids that come to your door.
Hey guys, try to take it out. Who wants to go bobbing for apples, huh, guys? God, this is getting horrible. Kyle, give us a great outro.
That was
Matt,
it.
give us
That
a-
was I went
that was your outro?
directorial. I said close up on this with the audio coming over there.
And then
With the audio,
slowly fade out.
Yeah.
I like that.
And make it. We're in a field of wheat.
Ooh, yeah, can we green screen this? Is it too late to green screen
Can
it?
we green screen a green
It's supposed to be
screen?
green screen.
Oh, shit.
You got to put the green screen up.
It's got to be up before
can't
this
green
show
screen it.
starts. You can't green screen it afterwards. You can't just throw green behind us. For real? They do that on Apple Movies.
Hey, here we go. Hey, when in doubt, 3 fingers of mayonnaise.
And canola.
That's perfect. Thank you, guys.
Something's burning.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.